what's up guys, Joe here from Subtle Art Soap. Appreciate you stopping by the channel. So today we're going to be doing a little edge refresh on this guy right here. Just a Dovo 5/8 best entry-level Dovo, one of my first straight razors. Still one that I really enjoy. But we're going to be doing a refresh. And what we're going to be using here is, get this a quick clean up here. What we're going to be using are my Naniwa stones. I talked about this before when I do touch up work. I don't use the Shaptons. I usually use the Naniwas when I do touch up work. So that's what we're going to be doing today. So we're going to go 5K, 8K, and then we're going to go right to the French black shadow to finish. This doesn't need a bevel set. Just a refresh. And then we'll do a shave. I had to do a little work on this stone. These Naniwa stones are so soft. A lot more delicate than the Shapton stones. And I nicked the stone right over here, so I had to even that out. But these are some delicate stones. But they work really well when you're doing just some basic touch-up work. They cut pretty fast. No, I'm not using very much pressure here at all. I am just slightly more than the weight of the blade. Notice I'm not using any tape either. I use this razor quite a lot. I started to notice it was starting to feel like it was dragging a little bit. So time for a refresh. Okay, so what we got here. Yep. Taking the hairs right off. Do a few more laps on this stone, and then we'll move right over to the 8K. Shouldn't be on this stone very long. I do like how fast these Naniwa stones cut though. Slow myself down here. I need to get a new microscope. I talked about one that I have now. What I have now is one that hooks up directly to my laptop, and that one's kind of a pain, and I know I want to get a new one that has the built-in screen. So if any of you guys watching use those, let me know what you're using, because I am in the market for a new one. Clean this off a little bit, just go with the water. Clean this off a little bit, just go with the water. Good, 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 good. All right. This has become my go-to finisher for a while. I did recently order a La Lune. So I am very excited about that. Can't wait to give that a try. I saw Eric at the Cajun Blade using that a lot. Martin Shaves has used that one a lot, so I'm going to give that a try. Very excited about that. Let me clean this blade off real quick. There we go. Should not take long for this to get sticky. I'm already feeling a little bit of resistance. I didn't use any glycerin this time. Just water, very light slurry. And then I'm going to just clean it off and go right to water. Yeah, feeling that resistance. There she goes. Yep, there she goes. Alrighty, I think that's good. So we're going to give this a little strop and we'll do a shave test. What's up, guys? All right, so it's time for the shave test. This is the Dovo that we just did a little touch up on. Actually, let me grab my strop. I didn't. I'm gonna give it a couple laps on the canvas. The chromium oxide. Wipe this off. And then we'll strap it on the leather. All right, soap we're going to be using today, Arctic Lemon. This comes out on Wednesday. I'm going to talk a little bit about how this came to be. We do have a matching splash. The brush I'm going to be using, aka Brushworks Shimmer Yellow. And I already have soap loaded in my Rodak ceramic bowl. All right, let's get building a lather here and talk a little bit about this soap. Now I know I didn't really promote this one that much. No particular reason other than just really busy. And it was one that I've been working on for a while. When we released Arctic Blast, that was back in April. We had brought this to the farmer's market in May when the farmer's market started. And a customer came, checked out the Arctic Blast, and wanted to know if I had a lemon menthol soap, or if I've ever done a lemon menthol soap. And I never had, but it was something that I had been thinking about. And we've talked about this before, how, customers at the farmer's market will ask us for certain soaps or give us, suggestions on certain things. Hey, have you ever made this? Have you ever made that? And sometimes they are really, really great ideas. And when this gentleman had asked about the lemon menthol soap, I told him I would check it. I would look into it. I would check it out, see what I could do. It did take me a while because I was working on the fragrance. When I get a fragrance in my head the way I want something to smell, sometimes it takes a while to get that, to nail it down to exactly what you want. And I did go through a few batches trying to get it right, trying to get that right mix of menthol and the lemon, but it's a little bit more complex than just lemon. The scent notes in this are lemongrass, lemon verbena, bergamot, and menthol. So it's different than our Tour de Citron, which I want to point that out. This is not Tour de Citron with menthol. This is Arctic Blast with a menthol, or with a citrus twist, but a little bit different citrus than what's in Tour de Citron. Check out that lather. Oh yeah. But it took me a while to get it exactly how I wanted it. And that's the thing. We can go through several batches trying to get it just right. And this was one of them. But it took a while, but I finally got it. I'm really happy with it. It should be on our website on Wednesday, along with a new pre-shave soap that we have on our that we just they'll be on our website on Wednesday too. It's a menthol pre-shave. It's the same formula as our current pre-shave, but it's got a little bit of menthol in there. So actually, I'm going to put some pre-shave on my face right now. Wet my face, put a little pre-shave on, and then we'll get going. Okay. I do have, as you can see, quite a few days of growth. I've been off from work for a few days, so I haven't been shaving. We've been really busy. We had the holiday and we were helping our son, and to clean this bowl off. I got lather all over the side of the bowl, and our stuff is so slick. I don't want to drop this bowl. This is a really nice bowl. I really like it. All right. I don't think this one, it's not as strong with the menthol as Arctic Blast, but it's there. I really enjoy citrus soaps in the summer, and menthol soaps. I actually use menthol year round. I really like menthol soaps, so I use them more than just in the summer. But I've never made a citrus soap with menthol, so this is a really nice one for the summer. I'm just kind of like letting that menthol do its thing a little bit. It's not super heavy like Arctic Blast, but it's there, so I'm just kind of letting it, do its thing. All right. Dovo Best, a little edge refresh. And this is 4 days growth. Goodbye. One thing I have to do when reminding myself of is to take my time, especially when I have a lot of growth like this. Obviously you can go a lot faster when you only have like a day or something, but when you have 4 days, kind of slow down a little bit and let the razor do what it has to do. Because I do have a tendency to rush. I have to remember to slow myself down a little bit. Especially when we're dealing with as much growth as we have here. I do have a spot on my neck down here that I'm trying to avoid. Hopefully I don't catch that. Yeah, that's nice. That's just taking that right down. I tell you, I mean, I'm a big fan of vintage straight razors. You guys have seen me use them. You've seen me talk about them a lot. Or I've talked about them a lot. I think I'll put a little bit more water here. I do some restoration work. I really enjoy shaving with them. But, if you're new and you want to get into a straight razor, these Dovo vests are a nice option. Like I said before, they're not incredibly expensive. Sometimes you can find them on sale for, certain shops you can find them, and maybe they're could be less than $100. Very curious to see what that Laloon stone is going to be like. Like I mentioned in the honing earlier, I know it's rated the same grit as the Black Shadow. And I tell you, my whiskers are like wire. When you get to 4 days like this, ugh. So put any razor to the test. Swap out my towel here real quick. See where that spot is that I'm trying to avoid. One thing about our soap, it is thirsty. Probably could have put a lot more water in this. Oh, that's good though, especially when you're straight razor shaving. we avoided the spot, I think. For the most part, we did. All right. Fold this towel over. Get a clean section. All right, pass number 2. This is where we feel the menthol. You know, again, not heavy menthol, but there. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to give her a quick little strop. Just because that was so rough. Not the blade, but just because it was like cutting through wires. And it gives a chance for this menthol to do its thing. Very nice. Very, very nice. Yeah, I knew I hesitated right here because I felt like I knew I got it. You probably saw that I hesitated right here and went back, and that was a mistake. No matter how many times you straight razor shave, every now and then you just have a lapse of, you get comfortable and you're not paying attention for half a second. And then the razor reminds you that it's there very quickly. That's not bad though, not at all. That's not the razor, that was me. I think that's one of the things I like most about straight razor shaving is you have to really be focused on what you're doing. You know, DE shaving, I mean, I DE shave too. You can just bang, 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 done. Straight razor shaving, you have to really pay attention. You have to, what did Martin Shaves put it recently in a video? You have to be, you know, when you're honing, you have to become one with the steel. You really have to pay attention to what you're doing. And when you're shaving with it, same thing. You really have to respect this razor, because you just saw the second that you start to rush, the second that you lose your concentration for half a second, and the razor's going to say, yeah, I'm still here. I think we do a little bit as a couple spots I might want to touch up just right here. Oh, there's the menthol. Yeah, put it on after the second pass and you really get it. That's better. Alrighty, I'm going to call that done. All right, guys, we'll rinse off here and we'll do a quick little recap. That'll be it. All right. Oh man, I get soap everywhere when I shave. It's crazy. Alrighty, Arctic Lemon. Oh yeah. Menthol. Alcohol burn. And a really bright, fresh citrus scent. Love it. All right. Recap. Soap, Arctic Lemon. It'll be out on Wednesday. Arctic Lemon Splash. Razor. Clean this off. Dovo, 5/8. Best. Did a little touched up the edge with a Naniwa 5K, 8K, and then right to a French black shadow. Brush. Clean this off too. AKA Brushworks. Shimmer Yellow. And my Rodak ceramics bowl. All right, guys, that'll do it. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Take care.